Hi. So today I want to talk to you about a very important task for any and every organization, and that is hiring. I have talked about recruitment or hiring correctly in one of my previous blogs, wherein I shared about an open ended questionnaire that could be shared with the employees or the applicants before they are invited for an interview. But if in some cases where we find hesitation coming up from the end of the applicants to fill out a detailed questionnaire, or we might even feel that the hiring is of urgency, and the task of writing down or answering a questionnaire, an elaborate one, will take time and delay the matters further, or perhaps the responses could be doctored and not original and true and honest according to the personality of the candidate, then we definitely have another very creative and effective way of hiring right. I happened to come upon this example or strategy of hiring right during my recent trip to London, and it was a very discreet poster. I have clicked a picture of it and shared it in the blog that I have written about hiring correctly using a very creative strategy, and the link to which is included in the description box below. So do find time to read that blog, take a look at that picture, and perhaps take some notes for your own hiring strategy. So what one can do is one can come up with a very different and standing apart advertisement for hiring. We usually have very sterile descriptions of hiring on various online portals or perhaps in the columns of the newspapers, but this was a very intriguing and beautifully aesthetically presented discreet poster posted on the wall entrance of the cafe and also at certain other strategic locations. It did not give away much about the requirements, the education, or the skills of the person required for the role of a supervisor. That means a team leader. Just two intricate qualities of their intrinsic personality. So now one wonders how would these traits of the intrinsic personality will be extracted and evaluated through this strategy. And it was simple, inviting the candidate who thought that he or she is up to the task, has these qualities as required or as mentioned in the poster, to turn up for the interview, and they were just invited to pop in for a chat and a cuppa. So that also conveyed on part of the organization that they are very friendly, accessible, easygoing, and available. Something perhaps they were also looking for someone who would look at joining their team. And this was also followed by a very minute, brief description of what all would the person expect in return once they started working with the organization. Now, these list of benefits, so to say, when they were shared in that poster, gave out volumes, in-depth information about the vision, the mission, and the values of the organization. It is a very creative piece that definitely stands apart in the reams, in the multitude of hiring requirements urgently required, and it invites and opens the easy doorway for an informal interview through a chit chat, through a conversation that happens in the home ground, and that is the office of the recruiter. Perhaps you found this strategy of value and of consequence to employ it for hiring people in your organization who occupy positions that are at the crossroads of higher level decision making, resource allocation, and other responsible and high stake positions. I thank you for watching the video today. Do find time to read the blog, the link to which is included in the description box. Thank you so much.